Oh, you want to compete?
That's right. Thank you, yeah, that motherfucker. Damn, my nigga Devin Cook still hurt. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you who I probably get at the restart, the Giants. I don't know though. Thank you for that. Man, Mr. Kent, they're good coming. I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. You alright? So he gonna sit. Get your ass in your cage. Get on my goddamn nerve, that shit. They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you can get after the catch. Man, I'm going for that, man. Every series is to work hard to get the first down, and you take a step back when you do that. A short game that doesn't get the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Yeah, just a little
Defensively, they were the stick for they got the stop before it.
Hakeem, come eat your food, Hakeem.
Oh my God.
So they take a big chance here in territory. You think the coach may have some questions? Yeah, he went really focused on the media, the social media.
Man, hit that damn fan, that motherfucker kicking.
No, table. Hakeem.
Can't tell him that.
This will not be returned as out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back on the field, going to be our chance for their second drive. Charles, we know that this offense
He's on this night.
last drive they went for
I went for it on toss and I did that.
so now you feel like they need to respond here.
They certainly do. Let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball to try to pick themselves back up.
It's got some safeties. What? sit your ass down and quit all that. It's only what you got going on. Tripping. Just chill. You better chill. Now what you got going on? Now I ain't trying to hear that shit. You gonna take your ass outside. Think it's a game.
Into the red zone.
Damn, they are. That corner, he gonna stay in the zone. This nigga's out there body slamming. Look how she's looking at you, baby. Hey, shut up.
She was looking at me because I had got mad at her. Open the game, she kept I said, oh, shut up. And she said, oh, queen. And lay down. I went in there and put on
Let her out, man. She looks sad. Now sit down. Sit down. Sit down and chill. All that licking and shit you doing, finna stop. Sit down. Shit. Sit down and chill. Can't sit down and chill for shit. Can't she, son? She don't want Billy around nobody. Y'all get down.
I don't even got no food.
Get down. Damn, they worse than fucking kids like that. Now. She ain't getting shit up. Get your ass back, her. Yeah, her. Get your ass back. Shit.
No.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Short throw to Smith. And he works free. Looking to big man Lumble. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ready? Ritter with it after the play fake. That's going to be caught by Pitts. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And Barton, as a former defensive back, I'm not almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
On first down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And from the gun, here's Campbell. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now a first and 10 at the 11. In motion left, Hardman. Rodgers now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
26. Back north. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. Rodgers on third down, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Got his man. It's London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Ready. Striker. 3-3. White.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Throws right back to London, complete again. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Opposite. Green. Check right. Black swap.
Ritter back to throw. Got London on the slant. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ready?
Ritter now. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers. Caught. It's Wilson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's got room to roam. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman, 44 yards. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Zerline connects on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. But the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this 1st half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
On the ready. Ready.
Ritter. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. On the move past the 40. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Ritter picked, and it's his former Bearcat teammate, Ahmad Gardner, who got it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime now. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Ritter has it knocked down, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped there. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want your quarterback taking care of himself.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
He finds Wilson. 36 yards on the play, and they're going to speed things up here. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Israel Abanikanda with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Black walk, yellow, one, Smith, red.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Second down and a run by Robinson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short, Ritter. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 88, 88, 88. Zip. 150. Inside. 26.
On second down, here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, this.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. We'll give now to Abanikanda. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What's the deal, y'all? No. Right now. You got 58.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Touchdown! Nicole Hardman. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ritter now on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And this offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Robinson will try to pick it up. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Rodgers now on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Coup for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter, getting down to the good stuff. Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Ritter will set up to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
On first down, Rodgers. And this will be caught by Mooney. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. There's Mooney with another catch. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Ritter. London hauls this one in.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Here's 1st down. Ritter wants to throw it. That's caught by Pitts. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Clock under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd down. Ritter. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now Ritter. And he's got his man on the out route. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's Ritter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing now is Ritter. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jump out! Hey, take 26!
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play.